good and bad bacteria inside each of us. Well, this story is about the good ones called probiotics. They protect your health, and you can help them by eating the right foods. Gary Huffnagel, professor of pulmonary medicine at the University of Michigan, is the author of The Probiotics Revolution. Gary, good to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Russ.
Give us a quick definition. Probiotics, what are they?
So probiotics are live bacteria that, when consumed, can improve our health. So you can get them in food, drink, supplements. However, there are also probiotics that naturally live inside of us. And these friendly bacteria we consume most likely as infants in our initial interactions with our mother. And those are the ones that we can increase in numbers by diet.
I see. Okay, it improves our health. Specifically, what do probiotics do for us?
So we already know from clinical trials that probiotics can improve digestive function. And we're learning now that they can also decrease inflammatory diseases such as respiratory allergies, asthma is what we're looking at.
We've got some foods here that can help us supplement our probiotics. Also some stuff here that can help us with something called prebiotics. And what's that?
So prebiotics are nutrients. They're found in food that specifically help probiotics multiply inside of you to high enough numbers to exert their health benefit.
Let's take a look at some of this food here. We're talking about probiotics. What kind of things would help us out on the table?
So over here, we have, first off, on the ones that we have got foods that contain probiotics, so actually contain the live microbes themselves. And so you've got a lot of cultured dairy products like cheese, yogurt, and these probiotic shots over here, as we call them. And then on the other side of the table, we've got our prebiotic-containing foods. So we've got spices, berries, dark chocolate, red wine.
Right, all kind of good stuff.
Yes.
I read the notes that said that you have allergies and asthma. You did. Did probiotics help you with that?
Very much so. I mean, you almost sound like an infomercial, but I'm a research scientist at the University of Michigan, as I mentioned, and so our lab had been working on this for a while, and as we were beginning to work on it, I thought, could it help me?
Wow.
And so it did.
How about that? Okay, you've got some tips for us on how to get more probiotics into our diet. You say first, eat more grains, raw fruits, and vegetables. Now, we should be doing this anyway, right? So it's pretty easy.
Yes, but very much so.
You said also consider taking probiotic supplements. How much do we need?
Well, so we're working on the exact amounts, but I would recommend that that if you're considering taking probiotic supplements, which would be if you're trying to treat some specific medical condition, you're usually talking 5 to 10 billion per serving, and you'll see that like on the sides of the ingredient labels.
You say spice up your diet with prebiotics. What kind of spices are we talking about here?
So we're talking any type of spice, but my favorite is oregano. So a lot of the Italian spices are very high in prebiotics. And the two major prebiotics I want to mention just are insoluble fiber and antioxidants. So any foods you've got that are high in soluble fiber, and antioxidants are going to be high in prebiotics.
You say this is very important. Consume probiotics while taking antibiotics and afterwards. Explain to me why this is important.
Sure. So antibiotics are a miracle drug. However, antibiotics are only half the therapy. And so antibiotics should be used judiciously with the advice of your physician. But as I meant, they're like an atomic bomb. So when you drop them on the bacteria that's inside of your body, they're wiping out not only the bad bacteria, but also the good bacteria. And the way to get the good bacteria back is to take probiotics and eat a good diet to support them.
I'm reading the cover of your book. It says, The Probiotics Revolution, Breakthrough Discoveries to Enhance Immune Function, Curb Inflammation, Fight Chronic Bowel Disease, or a couple of other ones I don't want to read because folks are probably eating breakfast right now. But you really believe in this stuff. I mean, how good is this?
So I really want to emphasize, this is not a diet fad, okay? And it's not science fiction. This represents the medical revelation, okay, a breakthrough in medical research. And so there's many, many clinical trials now that have shown that probiotics can improve health. They can be used to prevent disease and treat medical conditions. And just to put it in perspective, the National Institutes of Health announced just this year that a major research initiative is to be on the role of beneficial bacteria in improving health.
Gotcha.
And we're interested in things like respiratory allergies and asthma and other chronic inflammatory diseases.
A lot more research to do. Gary Huffnagel, thanks a lot.
Thank you.